Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are. I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable place to sit and to either close your eyes or keep them slightly open, soft eyes. And we're going to start by taking a few deep exhales. Allowing ourselves to have these deep exhales, letting go of everything that came before. With each exhale, we let go of the past. Anything and everything that happened before, we let it go. And we do the same with anything that needs to happen after this session. We let go of the future. Whatever needs to happen or will happen after this session, it's not here yet. So allowing that. As we let the past and the future, in the past and the future, we allow ourselves to come into the present moment. So I invite you to give your permission, to give yourself the permission to be present here, now, in this moment, in your body. Going in and noticing, how does your inner landscape look like at this moment? Noticing any feelings and sensations, trying not to label them, trying not to judge them, not telling yourself any stories about why the feelings are there. Allowing your breath to be flowing from your mouth or from your mouth and nose at the same time, inhaling and exhaling, and allowing that breath to go as deep down as it can. Bringing your awareness into your body, bringing your mind into your body. Noticing what is happening inside as well as what is happening outside. Noticing in the room or space where you are, what is happening outside. And trying, as we do inside, to do the same outside. Trying not to label, trying not to judge what is happening outside. Perhaps you hear the sounds of birds, or the leaves of the trees and the wind as it moves through them. Or perhaps there's someone doing some work with a hammer next to you. Can we allow ourselves to notice and not judge, not label? And to notice the experience within that we have in relationship with what is happening. I'm going to invite you to bring your awareness to your throat, neck, and shoulders area. Taking a moment there just to notice. How does it feel in this area? And keeping our awareness there, we're going to start bringing some movement to the shoulders, so making some circles, so making big circles. We're trying to bring a little bit more of flow of energy around this area. Making sure as we move the shoulders to have our chin tucked in. Making sure that our belly is relaxed, that we're breathing in and out. And a good place to switch direction of the movement if you haven't yet. All the time breathing and feeling. And slowly bringing this movement to an end. Noticing for a moment what is happening around your neck, throat, and shoulders area. Especially as we start bringing some movement there, we might start noticing how much stress we are holding there and trying to stay still as we notice it. We're going to bring another movement with the shoulders. So this time the right shoulder is starting to go up and the left shoulder goes down. Trying to keep the head straight. So the right shoulder keeps on going up and the left shoulder keeps on going down. Making sure that we are breathing and not holding our breath. Slowly, we're going to switch so that the left shoulder goes up and the right goes down. The same, the head remains straight and the shoulders keep on going their separate ways. One more time, switching. Breathing in and out. And one last time, switching to the other side. And coming back to center. Taking a moment to notice. We're going to bring our chin towards our chest. And slowly bringing the chin all the way up, as far up as it's comfortable for you. Making sure that your mouth is open, your jaw relaxed. Bringing your chin down towards your chest. And one more time, up. Bring the chin all the way up. And down towards the chest. And now start making some circles with your head. And as we make circles, we go slowly so we can notice if there's any tightness. Just move back and forth through that space and then continue with the circle. We're trying to release any tightness, any blockages. And with our awareness and our breath, we try and do that. If we go too fast, we might not notice where there's tightness. We want to make sure that we're moving in a slow pace. And finding a good place to switch direction if you haven't yet. So always noticing if there's any tightness. Just move back and forth through that space and then continue with the circle. So always I start moving this area to bring some more flow of energy to where it's mostly stuck. And as well to open the throat chakra. So make one last circle, and the next time that your chin is all the way down, finish the movement there, and return to center. And whenever it is that you return to center, just take a moment to notice. Noticing how does it feel now around your throat, neck, and shoulders area. Noticing the breath as it flows from the mouth or nose and mouth, in through the throat and down towards your belly, and then out. We're going to bring our feet to be touching each other. So the soles of the feet touching each other just in front of us. And they can be really close to our body or they can be a little bit apart. Do what is comfortable for your body. And then our hands on our knees. And it doesn't matter if we are up here or if we are down here. It doesn't matter what we are. We push up and down. So just like the fluttering of a butterfly, going up and down, making sure that we're breathing in and out, breathing deeply into our bellies. This movement Helps us to let go and also helps us to release some of the tightness on the hips, and the hip flexors. They allow us to sit cross-legged more easily. And allow yourself to play a little bit with how fast you want to move and how much pressure you want to put. And trying to notice the feelings, not waiting for when we are stopping the movement, not waiting for what's coming next, just allowing ourselves to be in this movement. And slowly allowing the movement to come to an end. Just taking a moment to notice any feelings and sensations. When you're ready, we're going to bring ourselves to a standing position. So slowly bring yourself up to standing. Good. And as we are standing, allowing yourself to be standing tall, allowing your knees to be relaxed, noticing how different for a moment it is to be standing than to be sitting. With time and practice, we want to attune ourselves and refine how we feel. It's very different to be sitting down than to be standing. It feels differently. We're going to bring our arms to the front, all the way up, until we're reaching up towards the sky, making sure that our bellies are relaxed. We're breathing in and out. Our thighs are relaxed. We're reaching up through the fingertips to the heavens. And from the sole of our feet, we're reaching down to the earth. Yeah. We're going to bend to the left. It doesn't matter how far we go. It can be a little bit if your body allows you more, if your body allows you more. It doesn't matter where you stop, but where you stop, reaching out. Making sure that we're breathing in and out. And through the fingers, we're reaching out. And slowly coming up to center. Reaching a little bit up. And to the right side. Again, it doesn't matter how far we go. It can be a little bit. It can be a lot. Where we stop, we reach out. Breathing in and out. Slowly coming up. Reaching up. And bending back. Opening the chest, opening the armpits, taking care of our heads and necks. So perhaps if your body is not comfortable with it, don't allow your head to be completely dropped, making sure that your knees are a little bit bent, that your chest is open, your armpits are open, breathing into your belly. Coming up to the center, and with the arms and torso as one, we're going to lean forward until we are parallel, or as parallel to the ground as we can. So it doesn't matter if we are here, if we're there, trying to reach with the top of the head and the fingers forward, and with your bottom and pelvis back. Making sure that we're breathing in and out, interlacing our fingers and pulling even more in both directions, lengthening the spine. Releasing the grip of the hands, allow the hands and arms to travel all the way back, joining the bottom, pointing to the back. The top of the head keeps on pointing forward, so we're looking down or towards our legs. And slowly rolling up, release the arms. Just taking a moment standing to notice what is happening, noticing any feelings and sensations, noticing if there's any warmth that is coming up, noticing your breath, still going deep down. Not waiting for what is coming, allowing ourselves to be present with our feelings and sensations. We're going to bring our hands to our hips. We're going to do some circles, and you can make them small, or if you want, you can add your entire torso and body, whatever feels comfortable. Making a few circles. Finding a good place to switch direction. Making sure that we're breathing in and out. And doing one last circle. And returning to center, keeping your hands on your hips. Taking a moment just to notice. We're going to bring ourselves to our tippy toes. And then the right foot is going to go down, or the left stays on the tippy toes. And then going back, up, and down to the left. We're going to do this on your own tempo a few times. Up, down to one side, up, down to the other side. And if it's comfortable when you go down, you can also bend down. Bring your knee down, bring your bottom lower. So trying to stay straight as we go down. And if we go slowly, noticing each moment and how the feet and the tippy toes are trying to find the balance. And partly what we are trying to do in this movement is we're trying to go down and bring that lower body energy, bring it up, and gathering and stimulating more and bringing it up. So one more time to each side. Then finish up on your tippy toes. Breathe in and out and slowly down. You can release the hands as well. Take a moment just to notice what is happening on your feet, on your legs, your hands, your hips, anywhere else in your body. What is happening? Noticing the feelings and sensations. Trying not to label them, trying not to judge them. Hmm. We're going to make fists with our hands. So really strong, really tight. And as we keep our fists like this during this entire movement, we're going to cross our arms and bring the hands near the shoulders or on top of the shoulders or beside the shoulders. So they are really pressing the elbows, trying to put them forward. Making sure that we're breathing in and out. And we're pressing the fist into the shoulders or the sides of the body. We're accumulating feelings. And then we're going to open, keeping the elbows and the arms on the same height, opening until the elbows are pointing back and the fists are near the shoulders. Accumulating even more feelings. Noticing the breath, noticing the chest, noticing the back of the neck, allowing the elbows to drop and be pointing down. Keep accumulating feelings, and in a moment we're going to thrust our hands and fists up towards the sky. So 3, 2, 1. Stretch it up. Making sure that we are not holding our belly as we stretch up. Bringing the elbows down until the hands are near the shoulders. The elbows start to point back. And then we cross them again. Making sure that we are pressing on the shoulders or on the sides of the body. The elbows as much as possible pointing forward. Accumulating feelings. Opening one more time with the elbows starting to point back. Remaining with the elbows and the fist shoulder height. Keep on accumulating feelings. Noticing especially the back of the neck and the shoulders. The elbows start pointing down. Keep on accumulating feelings. And in a moment, we're going to thrust the fist up. So in 3, 2, 1. Allowing ourselves to stretch a little bit up. Making sure as we stretch that the belly is relaxed. We're breathing in and out. Bringing the elbows slowly down. And then we can release the arms down. We can release the fists. Just taking a moment to notice what is happening. Noticing your hands, your arms, your shoulders and neck, the chest, the belly. Noticing where do you feel any feelings. Noticing the hands, the fingers. And using these feelings, we're going to bring the arms in front of us with the palm of the hands facing each other. Just taking a moment to notice any feelings and sensations, your hands, your arms, and the space in between. And slowly we're going to open the arms a little bit, and bring them close, and open, and close. In your own time, opening and closing. So it doesn't need to open a lot, it can be just a little bit. Trying to notice the feelings, especially in the space in between. Noticing that energy that is in between. We're going to start gaining a little bit of speed. Keep on noticing the space in between. Noticing your shoulders. Going a little bit faster. And a little bit faster. And a little bit faster. Making sure that we're breathing in and out as we keep on going faster. And going as fast as we can for 10 seconds. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Notice the space in between. Notice the hands, the fingers, the arms, and the shoulders. And if the shoulders are burning or they are really intense feelings, breathe very deeply into it. And very slowly release the hands and the arms. Just taking a moment to notice. Keep on noticing there's still feelings in your fingers and your hands and your arms and your shoulders. And that energy that was just moved also went down through our legs and feet. So just notice how you're also going to have feelings there. We're going to bring the weight of our body to our right leg. We're going to bring the left knee up as is comfortable for you. Bring it near your chest. Allow the toes to point up. If this is not something that your body allows you, just do this down here or wherever it's comfortable. Making sure that we're breathing in and out. Slowly releasing the posture down. Let yourself standing on both feet for a moment. And now bring the weight of your body to your left leg. The right knee comes up. And if you can, grasp it. Bring it towards your chest, toes point up. Making sure that we're breathing in and out. And slowly releasing. Just taking a moment here. We're going to do one last standing movement. And for this, we're going to have our arms really engaged on our side. And they're going to open to the sides all the way up until just before they touch each other, they stop and then go down and up and down. So if it's comfortable, close your eyes, going up and down. I started noticing any feelings and sensations in your hand, your arms, your shoulders. So you want this movement to be even, so both arms going up and down at the same time. And we want it now to be slow. So whatever your speed of slow is, go at that speed. It might not be my speed. You might go much slower or much faster than me. Whatever slow is to you, go at that speed. So we want the movement as well to be smooth. So paying attention to the feelings and sensations in and around your fingers, your hands, your arms, and your shoulders. And if you start finding that any part during the movement feels a little bit heavier, or that some part you're skipping or going faster through, or that the movement is not that smooth, we are touching blockages in our energy system. And that is one of the aims of this movement. So when we go even slower, we might notice more. When we touch any of these blockages, we want to go past them with full awareness and using our breath, taking our awareness and our breath into that energetic blockage to massage it from within, so that eventually we can release that blockage. Now, we're not going to pay attention with why that blockage is there or what does it mean. We're just going to pay attention to the fact that there's a blockage there and that we want to release it. So we breathe all the time, using our breath as our best friend, especially as we start feeling more and more intense. The slower that we allow ourselves to move, the more that we're going to notice. As my teacher used to say, all of our potential as human beings is stuck in our blockages. So fall in love with wanting to find the blockages and releasing them. It's not meant to be easy. So we use the breath as our best friend to help us. So realizing that we're not trying to go up, we're not trying to go down. Each moment is the most important moment, because each moment is the only one that exists. So all the time feeling your fingers, your hands, your arms, your shoulders, your feet, and your legs, your torso, your belly, your back. So feeling your feelings as deeply as possible. When we stay with the feeling sensation and we don't label it, we don't judge it, we're able to experience it. The more that we realize that when we feel what we feel is energy moving, we realize that it's not good or it's not bad. It's just energy and it's moving. When I don't allow myself to do that and allow the energy to move and to be processed, then I make it get stuck and I create blockages. We're going to make this the last one, so that the next time that your arms are all the way down, just finish the movement there. If you're on your way up, keep on going up. If you're on your way down, keep on going down. But whenever your arms are all the way down, just keep them there. We do the same in whichever part of the movement we are, or if we have already finished. We're going in and we're noticing. We allow our breath to flow, to be our best friend. So feel your fingers, feel your hands, arms and your shoulders, your feet and your legs. And without losing touch of the experience, bring this down to its sitting position. Try not to move too fast so you lose touch with the experience. And whenever it is that you find the sitting position, find stillness. Feel free to keep your eyes closed or your eyes slightly open. And if you decide to keep them open, just hold them very soft and very gentle. And go in. Just allowing yourself to take a moment Just like we did at the very beginning of the session, to go in and to notice how does your inner landscape look like at this moment. Not judging it, not labeling it. Noticing the feelings and sensations. Allowing your breath to be flowing down as deep down as possible. And for a moment, there's nothing to do. Just being. Allowing yourself to notice how everything starts to melt down. Allowing a sense of openness and curiosity. After all of these movements and postures, what is happening now? Everything that we have been doing during this session has been for this moment of culmination. Bring your mind into your body. Show it how it is to be relaxed. Staying in this feeling, allowing this feeling to permeate through your entire body. Staying connected with this feeling as you hear the sounds that I'm about to play. And we're going to bring this session towards an end with a closing gesture. So if you want to follow me, we're going to bring the hands all the way up to the sides. You'll interlock the fingers, touching the forehead, in a gesture of sealing the practice so we can take it with us. And we open and switch the lock, dedicating the merit of this practice. That can be to a person, a group of people, a situation, all sentient beings. Then we open the arms in a grand gesture of giving and receiving and the balance between the two of them. And then we gather the hands in front of the heart and we bow in a gesture of appreciation and respect. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you feel like staying sitting down, feel free to do that for a little bit longer. If you need to continue with whatever it is you're doing with the day, try to bring this experience with you. And for the ones that have any questions or anything to share, I'm going to go into the computer now. So if you have something that you'd like to ask or share, please do that. And if you are ready to go with your day, have a wonderful day.